We started farming here in 2008, and actually that was our first experience as farmers. We didn't know exactly what we were going to do, but I knew that it was going to involve at least a family cow and probably some sheep because we were big lamb fans. So the ideas have evolved as we're going, and they're still evolving. I mean, we don't really know what we want to be when we grow up yet.
Well, I grew up on a dairy farm, so I was born into it, but I left that at around age 20, I guess, and I started raising the Scottish Highlands about 10 years ago.
The biggest challenges when we were first starting were just the general knowledge type things about farming, about tractors, about fencing, about water systems, about all these different things that we didn't grow up with. So it's been a learning experience from the beginning, and it continues to be, and that's maybe my favorite part. Something new to learn all the time.
The fact that I wanted to make a difference in the food system. Like for me, I would rather people buy minimally from the farm and raise their own. And a lot of people don't have the space to do it for obvious reasons, but every little bit you can do. So we like having people come to the farm and showing them what we do, and we'll raise chickens for them and they'll come and butcher them, or we'll give them chickens to raise themselves and they'll come back and butcher them and we'll show them how to do it. That to me is really important.
When the grass is green and growing, I love moving them every day to new green grass and just watching them take their bites and enjoy the salad bar. That's a great feeling, because that's everything that's supposed to happen with an operation like this. Cattle on grass, happy to get to new fresh green grass every day, not just once a week. It's not like I let them out of the barn. They never live in a barn. They're always outside eating grass like they're supposed to.
My favorite chore on the farm is probably just going and seeing how everybody's growing. Like when I get to go and see the pigs every morning, and feed the pigs, and you don't really notice it, but then, if you're out of town or something and you're gone for a little while and you come back a week later and it's just like, oh, look how big you got. I love it.
They wanted to know that I raised these guys from the start, and that might be my favorite customer, because they truly want to know everything about their food. Not just the story behind what's on the shelf or what's in the package, but the story behind the animals that went into it, how they were cared for. Was it a humane operation? What do you feed them? What do you say to them? It's the educated and informed consumer is my favorite, really.
In a lot of ways, the things that are most rewarding in the long run were the things that were the most frustrating in the short run. It's a really empowering thing to battle it out. You'll find yourself in the most ridiculous of predicaments that you just can't even imagine when things go wrong, especially when you're doing it by yourself. And to know that you can fix it is really amazing. It's a really empowering thing.
The most rewarding part, I would say, is just knowing that we're part of doing things better. Knowing that we're part of this big movement toward a more natural, more holistic approach to farming and raising meat.